Hey, everybody, are you there? See who's on. There's Marnie, Jenny.
Why am I seeing you twice?
Because I had a problem. That's why I'm late. So I'm in my bedroom, and I need to be in my bedroom because the children are still awake, and it's noisy downstairs. So I'm up here, and I cannot find the record button on my phone. So I had to run downstairs. I had to sign out up here, and then I had to go run downstairs and sign in and get that started and recorded, and then run back up here. So you're going to have to go first because I'm out of breath.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
But that means it's recording right now. You know how we kind of normally do our regroup chatter and then we hit record?
Yep. It's okay.
Everybody gets this. Okay. So everybody, so glad you're here. If you weren't able to make it live and you're rewatching, no problem. I'm so proud of you for rewatching because I know it's hard to take time out of your day to watch a video. It's very hard to do. Now, we need to give Marnie some major grace. She has allergies and she's going to die. So
my ease did come in today. It just got here a little bit ago. I haven't even had a chance to open it though.
Praise Jesus.
I'm going to be popping. I will be popping probably 4 or 5 of them. Seriously.
Right. You poor thing. So awful. So awful.
It is. It is.
Oh, and I found my watch. So we can stick to 30 minutes tonight because I will be watching.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm pulling up my notes here. I'm trying to think. Okay. So you guys, I mentioned in our tribe chat, was it this morning or yesterday, that I am just super overwhelmed. Like even before convention, I was so overwhelmed. And when Marty and I were chatting about talking about this, we both freeze when we're overwhelmed. Shut down, freeze. I'm going to do nothing, or I'm just going to revert back to the one thing that I always do and major tunnel vision and just tune everything else out. So our desire for this call tonight is to take the highlights and kind of funnel it in. And we want you guys to trust us that if there's anything that you cannot miss, you will hear it from us. And everything else, you can just tune out unless something catches your attention or whatever. But do not feel obligated to catch all of the trainings in the Plexus Ambassador group from corporate or read all of the emails, because we've been getting a lot of emails lately too. So if you're overwhelmed, don't get FOMO. Take a breather, establish your boundaries, trust that we will bring you information that you absolutely cannot live without. Okay, so I'm going to flip over here. Oh boy. So I need to go flip over to our tribe chat because I think Ria's having a hard, oh wait, I have an iPad. I can do it from here. Never mind. Okay, we're having trouble. I wonder if anybody else is having trouble hopping on. Let's see if we can get Ria on here. Okay. Marty, you want to go next?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to talk about the messaging challenge, or do you want to talk about the messaging challenge?
Start in.
Okay.
You start in.
So we are going to be having a messaging challenge. If you guys remember, we did this a couple months ago, and it was super fun. Sorry, hang on 1 second. That's fine. Yeah, as long as it's gluten-free. Shut that door. Sorry about that. So our messaging challenge, we did this a couple months ago, and it was super fun. And if you guys remember, when you hit 10 messages, you would comment on the thread. And then when the next person hits 10 messages, they would comment underneath, and we kind of keep going. We're going to be doing that again. This month is the perfect perfect time to reach out to all of our people who have not tried PV that equals free shipping. There's a lot of people that are like, I mean, I messaged a handful this morning of my people that have, say, 110. They're so close. They just need to add like another product. Do you know how much PV a bag of active is? I don't know if I have that.
It's like 25.
Okay, perfect. So a lot of people who are sitting right at that 110 mark, if they just add a bag of active, would bump them up to that free shipping. So a lot of people, excuse me, don't look at their emails. So they don't even know that this is going on, and we want to make them aware of it. So the messaging challenge, this is a perfect time to kind of pair those things together. Let's see. So we are going to be compiling some sample messages because we have the people who are happy customers, but they haven't hit that 130 PV. We want to let them know about that. We want to let them know about the enrollment codes, because if they're happy and they love their products, they know somebody else who would probably love those products. And so this is the perfect time to be like, you know, when you're doing your dosage check-ins, and we should all be checking in, even our happy customers who seem to, you know, they're that child that just goes under the radar because they're so perfect. They still need our attention. So we still need to be reaching out and checking in how they're doing. And if they're perfectly fine, wonderful. But it's just so easy to just focus on the squeaky wheels, and we don't want to do that. So reach out to those people that have 130 or less than 130 PV, but they love their products. Mention the bag of active. And these are the people that you want to be like, hey, by the way, we have free enrollment right now. So would your mom love these products? Do you have a sister, a sister-in-law, a cousin, whoever? There's also our white lines. We want to be reaching out to our white lines. And Brianna and I are going to compile some sample messages that you guys can copy and paste for your people, but tweak it to fit you. You know, you might not be chasing around as many kids as I'm chasing around this summer. So your story might look a little different when you're starting active. But we're going to get those. I haven't even started on mine. I'm going to work on a message for the white lines, hopefully tonight. It might be the morning. We'll see. So there's white line people. There's the happy customers. Brianna, there's a third group. What was that?
There is. It's a message for prospects, because we can't forget that we have free membership codes until July 8th. So where are your prospects at? And we do have some older messages for that. Hey, Jenny, can you shoot me a message in our tribe chat if you can hear me better, or any of you, really. I can read that at the top. But I want to make sure you guys can hear me better with this headset. So we have some older messages. Oh, thank you, Rhea, that we have used from our past in free enrollments. So we'll use some of those, but we might add some extra stuff too. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you can hear better. I must have some gunk in my speaker. My phone dirty? Never. It's scary. Okay. Yeah. So I'm really excited about this. Guys, when this was really heavy on my heart, well, the reason this is really heavy on my heart is because I have not done this for my own organization. I have not faithfully gone to my happy customers, or say my customers and masters, wholesale customers is what I mean, who have maybe been ordering a little bit every month or every other month. I have not gone to them and checked in with them. We've talked about their health goals initially when they were first signing up, but I haven't checked in with them and said, hey, is Plexus helping you reach your health goals? Are you still on track? Do you still feel good about it? Or is something on your mind? Maybe we need to do a product tweak, because here's the thing, in my healing journey, and I know in all of you guys, your needs have shifted, and your product dosage and what products you're taking has shifted to meet those goals. But I'm not helping my ambassadors do that. I'm not. And it's time to change that. And I know if I'm not doing it, y'all probably aren't either, because I'm not shedding any light on that area. I'm not training anybody to do that. So these messages that we're writing up, that's the place that it's going to come from. You know, like that's what we're kind of thinking. That's what's on our mind while we're writing these. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow, Melody or I are going to post in our tribe, and you're going to see it. Messaging challenge. Every 50 messages, team-wide, corporate, that we send out, there will be a prize drawing. Remember the month, was it May, that we were going for the iPads? And it was like, however many ambassadors were joining, we sent out a prize for like every 10 or something, and we just kept going. It's that concept. So for every 50 messages that we send out, there will be a name drawn from those people who sent those messages out. So say I send out 20 messages. I'm going to say I sent out 20 messages, total team messages sent 20. Then Christy's going to go in there as the next commenter and say she sent out 30 messages, total team messages 50. Okay? So we're going to keep this running total, and then we will reply comment the winner for that 50, that chunk of 50. Okay? So watch for that post for Melody or I, depending on how our days go. We'll kind of tag team and make sure we get that up tomorrow. If you have any questions about that, please holler. But I'm hoping once we get the post written up that it will be clear as mud, right? And those example messages will be in the comments of that post as well, okay? And lastly, Marnie has something really exciting up her sleeve. I think y'all are gonna love it.
I hope so. So starting today, and it's already, I think I have 9 or 10 in the group. I am going to do a monthly coaching for somebody who really needs, like if you really need some extra help, if you are so confused on what it looks like to do a cold message, that doesn't sound good. Anyway, a month of coaching. I'm only going to take on 15 people, and it's a chat. It's not in a group. And there'll be challenges. We will talk about basic things, IPs, what that looks like, how to reach out to people. This is literally working the business. How to get started, what this looks like. I want people to rank up. So the whole goal is to get people to add people and to duplicate, and not really duplicate. Everybody is different. So we don't want you guys to just cookie cutter what we do. We want you to replicate it, make it to fit you. So this will be a month of that. There'll be some challenges. There'll be, I'm even going to go over things on how to make your post look pretty, like how to throw a preset on stuff to make it look appealing. Because when somebody's scrolling your Instagram feed, they will decide in the first 3 to 5 seconds if they're going to follow you or not. So having a pretty feed, it's kind of important. Anyway, we're going to cover all of that, everything from whatever everybody needs. We'll just I think we'll just be winging it. I'm just going to learn with everybody. So, and that, like I said, we'll take on 15 people. If you don't make it in the 15 this month, next month we'll do it again. And so the goal every month, I mean, if you're already gold and you feel like you've hit a point that you are just stuck and you just need a little bit more, it's for you. If you are just starting and you just are focused on wanting to get your products paid for, it's for you. It's for anybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am so excited about this because this is what we needed when we were silver, gold, senior gold, ruby.
Yes.
Yes. And maybe now. Yes. Do we still need this now, Marnie? I think maybe we still need this now. So I'm like, can I join? But I won't, because I want to leave that space for somebody else. But I kind of want to, because I think that even just the perspective of being like, this is how so-and-so does it. This is how so-and-so does it. It gets our mind going, and we're like, oh, wow, I love that. What if I did this? And it's kind of like a spin-off on that. It's just,
Mhm.
it's just really inspiring to see how other people do it. It just really is. And it's not in a comparative way, like, whoa, she got more comments than I did. No, 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 no. It's all just style and what works for each other. Yeah. Super cool.
Yes. Yes.
Bless you, Christy. You okay over there?
Yeah.
She just epic sneezed.
Yeah,
and
we
she's
didn't have
on
any
my
of that.
screen.
So
Yeah, we didn't have any of that. And I think some of it is
we
like
didn't have any of this. Yeah.
we don't really know what to offer because we just didn't
Yeah.
have anything. So we're like, we're here
Yeah.
for you every day. So if you message us,
Yeah.
we're here for you. We do that good. We know how to do that. But everything else, we're like, So we are going to try this. And I think it's going to be really, really, really huge. This isn't going to be a chat that's blowing up in your messenger all the time. This is not going to be a chat where you're asking product questions. That's what our tribe is for. This honestly isn't going to be a chat where you're talking about anything off topic. Again, that's kind of what our tribe is for. This is just a very focused work chat, way different than Goal Crushers. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we
The
covered
goal
everything?
is to, I think so. The goal with the chat is, as I've made it to Senior Ruby on the cusp of Emerald, I feel like I have literally scratched and clawed my way up here. Knowing nothing, it has been really hard. And so the goal with this chat is, I'm constantly thinking, what do I wish I would have learned? What do I wish somebody would have done? I wish in the beginning I would have had somebody to hold my hand and guide me through. You know, and our tribe chat is big. Sometimes for new people it can be a little scary and they don't want to ask questions. They're not real bold to say, okay, you know, I'm a hard yellow and I'm dealing with over here a red or a blue. How do I handle that? So, hey, Caitlin. So hopefully, like I said, I'll be learning right with you because I'm going to need people to tell me what they need to know. you know?
There's going to be some of that too. We're going to be feeding off of your questions.
Yes.
So be thinking, if you're wanting to join this group for the month of July, be thinking about what your greatest need is for your business, because that's going to need addressed. What is the biggest thing that holds you back? These are all really, really big things to think about. Yep. Okay. You ready for the next thing?
Ready.
Okay. We're going to talk about active. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. I did a live in our tribe where I was signing and talking really, really super slow. I really wish I could do that so much better. But I wanted to talk about some of the key things that I found when I was researching before I went live to do that. We need to talk about first, go a little bit more in depth on the differences between slim and active, right? We know some key benefits that, oh good. There's some key benefits that slim has that active doesn't have. Blood sugar balance, right? Slim is going to help us with blood sugar balance. Active has nothing to do with blood sugar balance, okay? Which means it has nothing to do with hormones. So blood sugar, hormones, gut health. Active doesn't have anything really, unless I'm stretching it, and I can go into that later, about gut health. Not as hardcore as our prebiotic fibers in both of our slims, okay? Slim hunger control has hunger control benefits. Active seems to have some of that for some people, but again, not as hardcore as slim hunger control when drank with extra water before and after drinking slim. It's going to expand that fiber and it's going to fill you up. Okay? Okay. Slim does not have any vitamins in it. Active does. Active has B vitamins, vitamin A, C, E, thiamine, and riboflavin, and niacin, and a little bit of sodium, and panapic acid is a vitamin C too. I believe it's B3, maybe. But anyway, this is incredible for adrenals and thyroid health. Sorry. We need these. If we're too hyped up on caffeine, like coffee all day long, then it can really stress out our adrenals. If our adrenals are stressed, our thyroid's stressed. If our thyroid is stressed, and it's not if in this world, it's when, then our adrenals are stressed. So anytime we're doing anything to boost our energy, we need that extra adrenal and thyroid support too. And Active has that. So that's super exciting. And that's different than what Slim has. Slim has some thyroid boosting benefits and adrenal boosting benefits inherently just because they're regulating blood sugar. But it's a different kind of support. Does that make sense? Do you feel like I'm saying that right, Marnie? Okay, I really just needed a quick drink of coffee. Just kidding. I really wanted your take on that too. Okay, so now some key differences that with Slim and Active. Slim does have some weight loss benefits with like the hydrochloric acid and the green coffee bean extract. I don't even have a Slim label in front of me, so I'm like looking at the screen like I'm like the ingredient label is just gonna like pop up on it. But those are some weight loss benefits. But Active has some weight loss benefits that no one has talked about that I've seen. Have you seen anybody explain why people are losing weight on Active? So the other day, I guessed that maybe it was the B vitamins, like the adrenal support, like adrenal fatigue. You're holding on this weight, right? Nope. Well, I mean, that could be one reason why, but I figured out the most likely reason why is the green tea extract. And that is the source of caffeine, but it is not only in Active to get caffeine from it. Here's 10 key benefits to green tea extract, which is in Active and is not in Slim. So don't confuse this with green coffee bean extract that is in Slim. Green tea extract is in Active. Do I need to say that one more time? Green coffee bean extract is in Slim. Green tea extract is in Active. Okay. So 10 key, like most common benefits of green tea. Green tea alone is polyphenols. That's where we get some gut health benefits. Polyphenols are also in our X Factor Plus, where it's protecting the gut. It's feeding a very specific type of bacteria, which is protecting the gut from damage. Now, there's also this combination S7 in Active that has green coffee bean extract. Note that's also in Slim. And turmeric, tart cherry, blueberry, broccoli, kale. Those are also polyphenols, but not only. So green tea extract has polyphenols too. It's known for reducing inflammation and helping fight cancer. Okay, so anything that says that it's going to help fight cancer means it's boosting your immune system even more. Means it's saying there's unhealthy cells in your body and it's flipping that and telling those cells to behave and be healthy. Stop that. You're messing around. Knock it off. So that's a really, really big deal. Keep going. Green tea extract improves brain function and makes you smarter. Who doesn't need that? Everybody needs that. So that includes improved mood, vigilance, and reaction time and memory. Hello. I cannot wait for my bags to get here Friday because I'm going to be taking this. Green tea extract also has L-theanine, which is something that I take individually to help with my circumstantial anxiety. And I have to say, I only had to take it in Vegas as a muscle relaxer. I didn't have to take it for anxiety, which is a really big deal. But L-theanine has a lot of cool benefits, and green tea extract is a source of that L-theanine. How am I doing? Oh man, 2 minutes. Okay, so it also has something to do with GABA too, and we know GABA is a really big deal. Okay, scrolling down. Green tea extract burns fat. The end. It does. That's what it's doing. That's what is happening with Active that is causing people to lose weight. Yep. Okay. It's an antioxidant, which that's inherently built in because of what it said earlier about fighting cancer. It helps protect your brain from old age, lowering your risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So we're coming at it both sides. We know that Alzheimer's and Parkinson's is known as the third diabetes. So we're hitting that up with the blood sugar regulation. Green tea can kill bacteria, which improves dental health and lowers your risk for infection. Hello. That's so exciting. There's another factor with gut health, because we know that if it's helping bacteria in your mouth, it's helping bacteria all the way down, right? Okay. Green tea may lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, reduces your risk of cardiovascular disease, can help you lose weight and lower your risk of obesity. We already went over that. Can help you live longer. People who regularly took green tea extract, 23% lower death rates in women and 12% lower in men. Death from heart disease, 31% lower in women, 22% lower in men. Death from stroke, 42% lower in women, 35% lower in men. Like, holy freaking cow. I will link this in the R Tribe chat, so if that helps. So those were the top 10 benefits of green tea extract only. That is pulling out one powerhouse ingredient in this S7 combination, as well as the source of caffeine. And Herbamate is the source of caffeine too. So I could keep going on and on and on and on, but I'm going to stop at those key benefits so we can stay on time. I really want to keep this as close to 30 minutes as possible. So I am crazy excited about Active. I love the price point. It is a product that is for everyone, whether they're going to take it every day or every other day, or only when they have the night shift or whatever. It is a product for everybody, no matter what their issues are. So, a quick overview. There will be a messaging challenge that goes up in our tribe tomorrow. There will be message examples in the comments. There will be prizes for every 50 messages that are sent out. Is that 50 messages that I send out? No, it's 50 messages that we all send out. So if 3 of you and me combined, we've sent out 50 messages. We comment that. Then there will be a prize drawing between those people who commented. And then the next set will send out the next chunk of 50 messages, and there will be another winner drawn from that. So if you're still confused after, because I said that really confusing, so I'm just going to assume that people are confused, that if you're still confused after you read Melody or I's post, be sure and ask questions, okay? And don't be overwhelmed. We're going to hit 50 messages over and over and over again, because me alone, I'm sending out to all of my organization. I am hardcore committed to resetting my organization this week, okay? So I know that I'm going to push us to 50 messages really fast. And I'm saying that out loud. So you guys are holding me accountable to this, because this is something that I've really, really struggled with. So if this is something that you need accountability with, throw it out too, so we can hold you accountable to this. Okay. Marnie?
Okay. One thought. So with the 130 PV that we have going on this month with free shipping, do you guys all know how to go into your back office and filter to see when their subscriptions are fulfilled? I don't know if you guys know how to do that. You go into your back office. You can do this for customers too. I believe free shipping is for customers too. Is it right, Brianna?
Thought it was for everyone. I read that email 3 times today. So if that's wrong, I'm going to be mad.
I think it is for everybody. So go into your back office to your customers and your wholesale customers, your ambassadors, and filter their subscriptions, because the people whose subscriptions are processing first, you want to reach out to them first. So today I sent out a handful of messages to my people who their subscriptions are going to process in the next few days, letting them know if they didn't already have a subscription that was going to meet that 130 PV. I said, hey, you may want to add something on, and whoever the person is, if there's somebody that they're just a customer or they are a ambassador, it applies across the board. But let them know that this is a perfect time if they haven't tried Active or another product. Ease. Everybody should be pushing ease on your allergy sufferers. I don't know if you guys can see my eyes. I ran out of ease. I did not realize how good ease works. I'm dying over here. I'm miserable.
Hey, Marnie, quick question.
Yeah.
So when you sign into your back office and you've clicked on your points, so you've pulled up your ambassador, these are my ambassadors. Typically, you would slide this over and there will be a subscription header and you click that and
Yeah.
it's going to sort all of your people. But here's a problem. It wouldn't do that. Did you see it scroll over? It wouldn't do that. That's why I started talking, because I was worried that people couldn't do it mobile, but then it scrolled over.
Yeah, it should scroll over. You can't see it all.
You have to scroll over on the white part. You can't hold it on the gray part. It won't slide over. Do you know this has been a problem for 3 years? Okay. So you can scroll over if you go like this, but you can't hold it on the gray part. And then click subscription. I don't know if you guys can see this. And then it's going to reload and it's going to gather them all up at the top. And I think it's going to be date sorted, isn't it?
Is. You can double tap it if you to kind of filter through to see, you know, if you want the first ones, the orders that are going to process the soonest to come up first, and start there and reach out to those people, because I think a lot of people don't check their emails and they have no idea that this is going on. So and this is also, like I said, the best time to not only say, hey, do you know this is, you can get your whole order for free shipping, try another product, you know, bump your order up. But this is the time with your happy customers to also be like, I wanted to let you know if your mom, your sister, whoever could benefit from these products, that they can sign for free. We have free enrollment. So it's kind of a double. We've got several things going on, and we just need to be filtering through and letting everybody know. But start with the people that are going to process their subscriptions the soonest.
So that's what it looks like. When you hit subscription, you're going to have a whole bunch of blank white until you scroll down. Okay, I did, because I have a whole bunch of people who don't have their subscription on, which we're going to be talking about that too. So then you get down there and it's going to show me 7/10, always ship right there. So I have a couple of days. The soonest subscription to ship in my organization is 7/10. So you need to pull that up tonight and look at it. Make sure that you don't need to send a couple messages out tonight. Okay. Does anybody have any questions before we sign off? Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you've never voice messaged people, I love voice messaging people. This is, if you come against somebody, if you have somebody that you're scrolling, you're like, ooh, they scare me, I don't know if I want to like reach out to them and tell them. Those are the people I would encourage you to voice message. Let them hear your voice and let them hear your heart, because they're gonna hear that. And I feel like it's easier for some of these tricky people. I'm sure we all have some tricky people. I feel like sometimes they're not as responsive with a written message, but when they hear your voice and you're greeting them and how are you doing, I feel like it makes it a little bit more personal. And I've experienced a lot of people that were like on that scary list really soften over time after they get to know my voice, and so tuck that away.
And they might be scary and intimidating because they don't like talking on Messenger, or